Hello folks, how are you all doing out there? I hope everybody is doing well. We're back in camp today, myself and Bram. I'm thinking of doing 2 nights instead of 1. Sure, why not? The weather's supposed to be gorgeous all weekend. I do want to start a bushcraft project as well and hopefully get it finished before tomorrow evening. So we'll get a start on that soon, but first it's a cup of tea. It does not look like we had any intruders like the last time or since I've been here. Everything seems to be intact, even the tarp at the back. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Oh yeah, one more thing. A friend of mine is supposed to be doing the Ben Bulben hike tomorrow, and then he's going to join me tomorrow evening for a camp. So we'll see if he turns up. Okay, here we are back in the brush in the woods, and this is where I built the platform just under here. This was for the tarp. I left that frame up because I knew that I would be using it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the frame down a little bit, and I'm going to put the tarp over it just so that it's waterproof, and I'm going to make a triangular bushcraft shelter basically. So if somebody comes onto the land for a camp, they'll have somewhere to stay. And once I have the tarp over the top, I'm going to put logs on either side. So yeah, let's get stuck in. I kept all the wood from the platform because I knew I was going to use it again, and lo and behold, I'm going to use it on this hut. But I'll get the frame down first, and then we'll be able to use them for the beams at the side. Okay, that's the first part done. Just brought it down a few feet, and looks like a nice height to get under. Okay, I'm going to shove the tarp over it next. Of course, I forgot to bring pegs, so I'm going to have to think this a little bit differently. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put beams on either side and then put the tarp over it. There we go. I'll keep the offcuts for the fire later, I suppose. Do you get the idea now? So poles down either side, and I'm contemplating not using the tarp at all and just using the leaves from the trees. What do you think? It's a nice height. Fire. Of course, I didn't bring the chainsaw with me today, so that's why I'm using the saw. Okay, cool. Progress this time around is a little bit quicker because all the wood is basically already cut for me. I just have to cut off little bits of them. But I don't need to knock down any trees or anything. I should have enough wood that I kept over from the platform. So yeah, we're getting there. I said I was going to put the tarp over the top, but I think I'll use what is abundant in this forest, and that's spruce leaves. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I used a load of spruce boughs for the bed on the platform last time, and I kept those because it's always good to recycle, guys. I had a look at those spruce boughs and they're unusable, but there's plenty more on the trees, and what I'll probably do is let me show you what I have done. So I have basically one side done, nearly the whole thing, and then on the other side, not as much, but I've run out of recycled logs, so it looks like I'm gonna have to start cutting something up to finish it off, but that's a job for tomorrow. Alright, I'm happy with that progress. Not bad, huh? Okay, I'm gonna collect the logs and bring them over to camp. I'll be using them later on. I think I deserve a colder one after that. Just gonna enjoy the sun for a little while. And then we'll make dinner later. Steak and corn for dinner today. Steak and corn, sweet corn. So yeah, I'll get around to finishing off that that shelter tomorrow. I'm happy though. I'm really happy the way it's coming along. I see there's a few trees around here that I can cut down tomorrow in the morning, and that large one there should finish it off, I'd say. But yeah, and then I'll put the spruce boughs in between all the logs on either side, and hopefully that's waterproof enough. Only time will tell. Anyway, cheers everybody. I was on a live feed there Wednesday night, I think it was, and somebody asked me about a cabin build. Now I will be doing it in the future, but this is the area that I have earmarked for it. There's 4 trees sort of in a square shape there, and I'm going to use the trees because I'm going to build a cabin and the trees will be part of it. So yeah, this is the area, but before I can do anything I need to take down the dead fallen. Trying to get this fire going. I am very, very hungry. I said on a video recently that I was going to bring the tent back into the woods because it was getting some prying eyes, but I've decided to leave it here. I was talking to there was a few comments under the last video saying it's in a better spot. If it rains, then the sun can dry it out a lot quicker, so I'm going to keep it where it is for the time being. I like it out here anyway. I'm going to let this burn down until we get coals, and then we'll get the steaks on. Well, one steak. Stay. Good boy. If you are using a grate to cook your food, always remember to put it on the fire first, not just to heat it up, and when you put that steak on it sizzles, but also to get rid of any of the food that may be still on the grate from the last camp. I've got some sirloin. Let's get it on. There's probably a few people watching that like their steaks, you know, rare or not really cooked. I am not one of those people. It's time to eat. Oh, look at that. Okay, time to try this steak. Oh, it's really well cooked. Nice and slow. Oh, let's have some sweet corn. Oh my God. So good. Sometimes sirloin can be a bit fatty, but when you cook it like that over the grill, nice and slow, it just melts in the mouth. It's unreal. Okay guys, I'm not going to film much more tonight. I'm just going to enjoy camp, build up the fire and enjoy the evening. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when I have to get a start on that bushcraft shelter again. Good night. Good morning. Happy to report that we both slept really well, very well. I had a lovely night's sleep. I'm gonna have my cup of tea and then get back working on the bushcraft shelter. I think the first thing I need to do is take down a tree. So let's have our tea and get on with it. We have a dead standing here. I spotted this from the camp. Okay, let's take it down. Won't budge. I have cut through the tree and it's not budging at the bottom. There's too much weight on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off what I need up here, and that will make it a bit lighter. I'll get the weight off the bottom and then I'll be able to cut the bottom. So we'll get stuck into that. About here, I think. Yeah, that's about right. I'll use the rest of the tree as well. But for now I just need this part here. Well, that worked. Got the log. The tree is partially down. And we'll come back for the rest of it. I had to tie Bram up. It's just too dangerous here. Don't want trees falling on him. Okay, let's put these cuts onto the shelter. Doesn't get much better than that. Measure twice, cut once. And there we go. My first attempt at an A-frame. How'd I do? Okay, we need to blend it into the environment, so I'm going to use some spruce boughs for the outside. Bram actually loves playing in this, so it can double as a kennel. It's not looking too bad. When cutting spruce boughs with the knife, always cut it at an angle, like so, and away from you, and it'll just come off the tree easily. I built it this high, this wide, this long, just so you could fit a bivvy in there, you know. You could easily fit one in there, and it will still feel like you're under the stars at night. Oh, time for a bit of lunch. My friend who's joining me hasn't got in touch yet. He said he'd be here around 5, but we'll wait and see if he comes. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to chill out at camp and do nothing. My friend Phil just texted me, he's on his way. I always like having a camping buddy in the woods, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's not somebody that I used to hang around with very often when we were younger, but he's alright. He's a good guy. I'm not sure if he will want to be filmed or not. He might be a bit shy in front of the camera, but I'll let him decide. Hey. Got the fire going. Phil should be here soon, so I'm going to stick the steaks on. Look at that bit of meat. Oh my god. Huge. I like my steak a little flame grilled, so I stuck it over. Oh yes, that thing is sizzling. Let's get it into me. Flame grilled the way I like it. Oh yeah. That's unreal. That was unreal. I'm going to leave the rest for Bran. Good boy. So Phil just got in touch. He's having a pint. A pint down on the local. Well for him, huh? Well for him. Well, Phil's arrived. Say hello, Phil.
Hello.
And we're just going to have a camp. Phil has a steak on at the moment, and we're just going to chill out. I'm having a beer, he's having a cup of tea. Yeah, so camping time. This is Phil's sleep system, the size of the thing. It's huge. Do you want to tell people how to find you on social media, Phil?
Yeah, I'm bringing it to the beach tomorrow morning.
You're not.
Get on your hike Ireland on TikTok.
There you go. This is Phil's pitch. He doesn't know the name of the tent. I don't know it either, but let's have a look. two-man tent. He's in a nice area here. Lovely view out that way. But yeah, not a bad looking tent at all. So we are just chilling out by the campfire tonight. I'm not going to film much more, but you know, it's been a pleasure to have Phil here.
I had the pleasure of hiking 5 hours on Ben Bulbin today.
Yeah, you did Ben Bulbin.
I'm sitting here after steak and a cup of tea and great chat, and I'm just like,
we're just chilling out.
the day is perfect. In this scenario, this gorgeous area, and Dave's a lucky man, so more power to him.
I'm very lucky.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
very lucky. Thanks for that, Phil. I am. I'm very lucky.
Man.
Good morning. Phil's just packed up and gone home. I have to do the same. It's a little overcast, but it's lovely. It was good to have Phil on the camp last night. You know, it's always good to have somebody out in the woods with you. A camping mate. So yeah, but that's really all I've got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. That's very much appreciated. And what I'll do is I'll catch you all on the next one, whenever that may be. Maybe a new adventure, who knows. But for now, slán go fóill. Take care.